SDI those drills, he could have actually SDI'd away from the shine and then just down smashed to punish that shine.
That's something that I think is a weakness in Binary Clone's game. He doesn't recognize that you can smash DI out of drill shines.
Yeah, he seems like he relies a lot on muscle memory. He relies on more on muscle memory than cognitive decisions, you know?
And he does have very good muscle memory. There were some really well executed portions of that game. It was just sometimes the decision making wasn't there along with it.
Yeah.
I figure with that kind of play style, you'll reach a point where you have a flowchart in your head, and it's just a muscle memory flowchart where you really don't need to think, you just play your game. And as long as you've planned your game out well prior to the sets, nerves can't phase you, nothing can phase you because you already have a plan.
Yeah. I think that's how Kels plays, essentially. It's probably how Westballs plays, too. I don't know. I probably not going to, like, throw that out there too much, because I don't want to
I wouldn't say that it's
much.
a way that Kells or Westballs plays. There are some Cali Falcos I've played who are like that. Meds from Arizona, I think, is a good example, although sometimes he knows when to kind of dial it back. The ultimate example of that is Mewtwo King, I think.
Oh, really?
I believe that he just has a gigantic flowchart of very strange tactics that he can revert to at will. And as long as he mixes them up well enough, he knows that someone isn't going to really know what they're facing.
Yeah, he kind of works in cycles, you're saying, right?
Yeah. But that's just my scrubby speculation about one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, we could be completely wrong about that, too, so...
So we've got Sean versus Jake, two first name players.
Oh yeah, you gotta love those first name players.
Yeah, you need to switch out of that mode eventually because you're gonna run into another Sean or another Jake at a tournament, and then it's just gonna be confusing as all get out. The exception being if you're a player like Connor who can just defend his name, or like Alan.
Oh yeah, Alan.
Anyway, so Sean is the Falco and Jake is the Doc. Okay.
Doc.
So this matchup...
I don't think this matchup is too bad, honestly. Like,
yeah, this matchup is... like, Doc has a high punish game on Falco. I believe he actually has a chain throw on the Spaceys.
Yeah.
And he's a relatively difficult weight to combo, as well as having projectiles that... I wouldn't say they're as good as Falco lasers, but they are at least something that he can respond with at distance. So he can force Falco to approach if he wants to.
Yeah.
Which I think is the way Doc kind of has to play a lot of the time. He's a very defensive character just because his aggression tends not to be too safe.
Oh,
and Sean bit off just a little more than he could chew there. Now, Jake is at ridiculously high percent, and throwing out a move like that and then shielding against the Falco is not a really safe thing to do. But if he can just get a grab off...
Okay.
Now, he got a little greedy to get the extra credit and paid for it. What he needed to do there was kind of fiend for a grab, fiend for some kind of heavy punish that he could get once and then be okay with dying afterward.
Yeah.
All right, I like the down smash there. Recognizing that Sean couldn't close the distance with his wavelands, or wave shines.
Okay.
Oh, I like the wall jump there. He knew that Jake was going to try and throw out the cape, and so he mixed it up the very first time that the cape came out.
Yeah, I guess Jake was trying to predict the double lasers on the stage, but Sean recovering smartly.
I think he was definitely expecting him to come up with a side B, and he just wanted to cape it away from him. You know?
Yeah, I could see that too.
All right, so this time Jake takes the stage and is able to get a grab out of it. And, yep, that was a good edge guard from Jake. Good adaptation to what Sean did the last time.
A very basic edge guard. Just hold ledge, get back on if they side B onto the stage, and just throw them back again.
Yeah, Jake is landing a lot of these raw Fs, or down smashes. F smashes.
Up B is huge for Doc, by the way. It's a giant.
It's definitely important, but it's also very short and very linear.
Yeah.
It should, in theory, just be a dead Doc every time he goes off stage.
Yeah, Doc's recovery isn't very good.
Gets knocked off stage, and Sean is able to take advantage of the knockdown from that, and Doc isn't coming back from that in a million years.
I feel like Jake isn't using enough pills. Like, I would like to see him try to use the platforms to get a higher advantage and also throwing pills at the same time. And just throw it in the middle of the stage, because if you throw it in the middle of the stage, it pretty much doesn't allow Sean to have stage control, or at least too much of stage control. But
What I'm noticing is when Jake is going wrong, he's going in and whiffing an attack. And Sean is kind of catching on to the fact that Jake wants to go in, and so he's using the platforms. He's using his very, very fast vertical mobility to get out of the way and then come straight back down with a down air or some other punish. So, yes, Jake is getting some stray hits here and there, like with those down smashes, but a lot of them are whiffing, and that's how he's getting punished. So this should be a... I think that's it. I don't think Falco can come back from that, but Jake did not recognize that he had to take the ledge. Always take the ledge, even if you think it's free, because things like that can happen, and you never know when that's going to cost you a game.
Yeah. And just holding ledge is so good in this game because a lot of characters' recoveries in this game can be easily gimped by just rolling onto the stage.
Yeah. Take ledge, do nothing. One of the strongest tactics that we ever found in this game.
Yep. Yeah, and again, Jake.
I do like that Jake isn't going quite as... he's not going ham for grabs. Like, when his shield gets hit, he's recognizing how much range he's got and not going for risky grabs.
Okay, what I noticed from Jake is that he's getting stuck in shield a lot, and if every time Sean approaches, he's just rolling back. Okay, he actually gets a grab there.
Yeah. Against most Falcos, like, I would say don't shield, but here, Jake is finding windows in that pressure to get in shield grabs.
Yeah.
And so, if he can convert well enough off those, I would say he doesn't necessarily have to approach. He doesn't necessarily have to get out of shield all the time. Like there.
No. He needs the up throw. Up throw is much better.
Yeah, and up throw, I believe it's a chain throw for a while, and then it combos into up smash.
Even forward air. Because at like
that's
over
true.
100, you can up throw the forward air, and it usually kills.
So Jake knows that he's at really high percent. He's definitely playing like it right now. And he's just trying to get little clips here and there and hope he can convert one of them into an edge guard. And he tries to go underneath it, but that is very, very disjointed hitbox that he ate. So close game, but Sean takes this one. Jake really was ahead for most of that game.
Oh, switches to Fox right away.
And we've got an immediate switch to Fox. Interesting. One thing I would definitely say is that you should never switch character until the stage has been picked.
It's also, according to the rules, that's what's supposed to be the case anyway.
Exactly. Well, it's for the advantage of the player who's switching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they didn't pick a stage yet. Oh, classic mode? Okay.
Event matches? Okay. So they're going to settle this in a who can get the best time on Event 51.
Oh, dude. The best way to beat Event 51 is just to pick Jigglypuff and rest them.
That is the easiest way. I think the fast way involves some RNG ledge stalling with Falco. I've seen it get finished in, I think, 7 seconds.
Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, I could never beat Event 51 until I found out about Jigglypuff's rest.
Yeah.
And this was back when I was like 10 years old.
I think the first time we beat it, it was actually, in my circle of friends, it was actually playing Captain Falcon and spamming knees. Because that works ridiculously well on Giga Bowser. And then just kind of clutching it out against Mewtwo and Ganondorf.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jake has already lost the stock. And did you even see how that happens? Because
he
I
Shine
realized...
Spiked him.
Shine Spike? Okay.
Yeah. Also, Sean did something really cool. He drill shined him.
Oh no, he went way too far out there. He can't. Wow. I thought he couldn't even make it back from that. If Sean had grabbed ledge, he would not have made it back from that. That was really risky.
But yeah, Sean did a drill reverse wave shine up smash for like no reason.
All right, so Jake gets the edge guard. Let's see if he can bring this back.
This stage is pretty good for Doc too, because those platforms really help out his pill trajectory.
Yeah. And he hasn't been getting forward airs, but if he does end up getting one, it will kill early on this stage because of the low ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, I also noticed that Jake does not use forward air all that often.
It looked like he went for one there and just ate an up smash for it. No, forward air isn't particularly safe unless you either have a read or you can combo into it. But it's good as a KO move just because so many things combo into it. There it was good because he spent the entire wind-up approaching Fox.
Yeah.
It's like the second hit of Mart's Snare. Like, it is safe, you just have to get rid of the first hit as you're approaching it.
Yeah, it's also safe on shield if you time it right and with the jab.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot like Falcon Knee in the sense.
Good
Like-
smash DI on the first one, but gets hit with the second one. So that will probably be a viable kill option for Sean just because
Oh,
Jake's not getting perfect smash DI.
he had the read there, but was a little too late with the up smash.
Oof.
And again, Jake is spending way too much time in the shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jake is definitely scared right now. He's
Yeah.
instead of doing the approaches that he was doing that were getting him a lot of mileage earlier, a couple of them didn't work, and so he's abandoned that
Wow.
strategy entirely and has
Oh, he went
opted
for it.
instead to just stay in shield and hope Fox whiffs something.
Yeah, he seems to be playing the purely counter attack method where he's really just waiting for his opponent to mess up and he'll go in for the punish once
Yeah.
they do that.
He's giving Sean a lot of space. He's not really. Oh, okay. That was a nice forward smash. But he needs to do more things like that where he baits with his movement instead of with his shield, because the space animals really can destroy a shield.
Yeah. And just baiting with your movement is just superior to baiting with the shield. So much better.
What's up?
Oh, you can tap in for me.